What's up, everybody? You have to forgive my my sweatshirt over t-shirt choice today. It's like 5 degrees here. We must adapt and overcome, am I right? It's that time of the year. It's time to talk about a Toyfair a bit, and there was a lot of positive stuff this year. But let's not waste a whole lot of time. Let's get right down to it. I have pieces of TFC's Hound in my pocket. Play Arts Kai. A little disappointed with what they revealed. I was hoping to get full color shots, but we got another shot of Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman from BVS. And I'm in for all three, so we'll be looking at those here. I'm very excited about them. They look great, and I'm really looking forward to them. Figuarts. Little disappointed we didn't get more Star Wars mainline Figuarts reveals, but I guess they don't want to step on Hasbro's toes in that regard. That would be my guess. But we did get those more samurai stuff, which is not my thing, but the more I look at it, the closer to my thing it becomes. But I must show some restraint, because I really think that my wife will kill me on that. But we did get a better look at the turtles, the cartoon accurate turtles from SH Figuarts. I'm in for all 4. They're already pre-ordered. We'll be looking at them here as soon as they are released. NECA had a ton of stuff there. Or is it NECA? I don't know. NECA. They had a ton of stuff. The Ghostbuster stuff looked good. The huge Donatello, the 1/4 scale Donatello, looked great. It's like from the first movie. I'm not going to be getting that. It's just too big for my collection. Think about trying to house 4 of those things. It's not for me. What's up, Smee? You want to sit up here? Up. But they did look good. Their Contra figures, fantastic, fantastic. They look great. I'm not going to be getting them. It's not my thing. But if it were my thing, I'd be all over those puppies. Mattel's showing off their He-Man line. Look, I got news for you with that. I think they look great. Like the super cartoon accurate He-Man figures. I think they look great. My issue is, I wonder how the people that have been in on the subscription with those figures feel about that. Like, you know, they've been in for so long building that collection, and now they're kind of starting over. That's gotta burn some kind of way. And then secondly, I can't do it. I can't do it at that price. If they release those like in mainline, $20 a pop, I'd be all over them. But I think I just can't do it for the subscription. That's just not for me, I don't think. I was curious to see if there was going to be any talk of the Hasbro Mattel rumored merger, perhaps, but no such luck. Mezco certainly made a strong appearance. They got like a line of figures. They got all sorts of licenses, Star Trek and Marvel and DC and the like. But the soft goods outfits, that thing is, I told you guys, that's not for me. I'm not a fan of that. I can't. It's just not for me. If it's for you, it looks like they're going to be good. I love their Mortal Kombat figures. That we didn't get any more reveals of those, so I got a bad feeling about that line, Mac. But I think that it could be, this line could be good if this soft goods costumes is your thing. It just, for me, it feels a little too much like a Barbie doll. But that's me, you know? So, and I might be missing out on a really good line as a result of it. They make a quality product, and they got tons of licenses, and it looks like they're all going to be scaled properly. So I think that if you are okay with the soft goods outfit thing, that this might be a decent line to start picking up. And then let's get to the nitty-gritty. The Legends. I am all over that X-Men wave. That Rogue, Phoenix, the Iceman. I wish he was more of a traditional Iceman, but I'm still in. I don't have an Iceman, I don't think, so I definitely need an Iceman. The Deadpool looks good. Hopefully it'll bring the other one down a bit in price on the aftermarket. I'm all over that. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I think that they look fantastic. The Spider-Man wave looks to me, but I'm in for Silk. And I think there was a few others that I was in for. I mean, you know me, I'll probably end up getting the whole line because I'm an idiot, but I think that overall it wasn't the wow, right? Oh, Miles Morales Spider-Man. I'm all over that. I want me a Miles in my collection. And yeah, just tons of the Namor look good. Just I mean, Legends gets me every time because these pre-images always look so good, and they end up looking meh. A lot of them. But maybe they'll be as good as that Captain America wave, which you guys haven't got a chance to look at yet, but I'll be releasing those this week. And then for The Star Wars Black Series? Oh my god, that Darth Revan Mac. Sign me up. That's going to be a hard one to find. The Sabine, I'm all over that. I want all that. Kanan and Sabine and Darth Revan, that Princess Leia. I can't believe that we haven't got a Episode 4 Princess Leia yet. And we still haven't got a Padme, which is kind of crazy. Everybody's asking, where's Rey? And I got news for you. All this where's Rey stuff is nonsense. She's gotten 4 3 3/4 figures. She's gotten 2 6-inch figures with a re-release of the first 6-inch figure. She's gotten a Hot Toys figure, a Pop figure. I don't want to hear it. Rey's everywhere. People that haven't been collecting are now collecting, and they're asking, where's Rey? Welcome to the game, is my response. But I am surprised that we haven't got a Padme yet. That does seem weird. It seems like they're really trying to distance themselves from the prequels, I feel like. Anybody else feel that way? And look, I'm not a prequel apologist, but I'm not a prequel hater either. So I would like to see a little bit more prequel love. But that Darth Revan, I'm all over that. And that Sabine as well. And the Ahsoka, and oh my god, just a lot of good stuff coming out of that line. That's a really, really well put together line, so I'm looking forward to it. A lot of Rebels characters, like if you think about it, and like Sabine, Ahsoka, Kanan, I would have much rather preferred them space those out a bit and kind of interject them with original trilogy or prequel trilogy, or even Force Awakens stuff, which we've gotten a fair bit of, to be honest. But I'm not complaining. I'm happy with what they're giving us in that regard. So let's get down to business then. Hasbro. We got the Fort Max. A lot of reused parts from Metroplex, which I think we all predicted. This is the only one that I might pick up, and I just don't know. Like, my question is there an ankle rocker? Now, I know there's not going to be a proper ankle rocker, because it's the same, it looks like the same calf, shin, foot part of Metroplex, but where the toes are, it seems like they might be able to swivel, and you could cheat an ankle rocker out of it, and if that's the case and you can get them out of that straight up and down pose, I'm probably in. I think it looks good. I think the head looks good on it, so to speak. I think it looks like it could be something worthwhile. I just can't have another bot that size standing straight up and down at attention permanently like my Metroplex, which I barely even look at, which is standing on the floor. I don't know if you guys can see where you're at, but I got Utopia on the top shelf. I got Metroplex down there on the floor, because you can't put them in a position that's worth a damn. But I am hoping. My fingers are definitely crossed. And then we got a Chrome Dome. He looks okay, and Blur, you know, is there. And there were a lot of Wheelie looks okay. There were a lot of figures there that looked okay. Now, this is the thing. I still see Hasbro there, lurking in the shadows of hollowness and lack of paint. I still see all that stuff. Poor sculpt work. I still see it. But it's a bit more subdued, isn't it? It's a bit more covered up. It's not as obvious. And to me, this line is not for me. I won't be buying, I don't think, any of these because they just don't fit my collection. But from looking at them, I have to say, I think they're trying. I really think they're trying. I don't think they were trying with Combiner Wars. I think they were kind of cashing in on a fan service thing. But this new couple waves, it looks like they're really putting forth an effort. That's confusing to me. It's unnatural. It's bizarre. It's surprising. You know what it's like? It's like ordering a tall at Starbucks. Look, a tall is not a small. A tall is a tall. It's in the word itself. Stop playing games or get it out of here. I don't trust it. Or that face on the moon. What's up with that bit of business? I don't know how I feel about that. All of Kim Basinger's plastic surgery. That's the shock that it's providing. Nicolas Cage's whole acting career. All of it. From beginning to end. Who let that guy in the back door? You know what I'm saying? The spelling versus the pronunciation of Wednesday. The Raffi Ridge. That blue water they keep the combs in at barbershops. How everyone seems to take a shower and face the shower or turn away from the shower head and make a little bucket with their arms and collect the water in it and then let it go and it splashes all over your feet, but no one ever talks about it or relates to one another as a result. That right there could end sexism, racism, anti-Semitism in one conversation. The thought of how many photographs are in people's houses where you're in the background somewhere, just hanging on somebody's wall. Their great trip to Disney World, and there you are in the back right corner. Think about that. You're on somebody's wall. You don't even know it. Pins chained to desks at like a bank or a post office or something. If you got enough money to have a bank, why don't you part with a pen or two as a courtesy? Give me a break. People are out of control. People that use the Ask Jeeves search engine. Are you for real? Look, that guy never has a proper answer for you. It's like Mr. Belvedere's stepbrother that went to public school. Vegetarians. And look, there's two of you guys, right? There's the one vegetarian that's all fit and trim and eats all the spinach and and wants to tell you how much of a vegetarian they are. I'm a vegetarian. Did you know I'm a vegetarian? Did you know I'm a this and that? And then there's the other vegetarian that you see, which is the real confusing one. The other one I get a lot of vegetarians with the I don't want to hurt animals and all that. First of all, let me debate that for a second. Have you ever seen a happy cow ever? Ever? They're miserable. I think a cow would much rather be a delicious steak than standing in that field one second longer. Every time I drive by them, they just look like they're begging for death. They look like they just saw Schindler's List. They look like they just watched Marley and Me on repeat. They look like they just listened to a whole Florence and the Machine record. They look like they just opened up TFC's Detective. And then there's the other kind, which are always obese. And I'm like, at first I'm always like, how are you a vegetarian? And then I'm like, oh yeah, pizza and potato chips do classify as vegetarian. I don't get you guys. Either section, to be honest. I think that if you're a vegetarian, you know what it is? A missed steak. Ah? Stop it, you. Let's continue. Donald Trump's hairpiece. Look, how can a guy be so strong-willed against immigration and then just invite a foreign object to the top of his head? Almost anything that Jean-Claude Van Damme has ever said. Have you heard some of the things that this guy has said? I am fascinated by air. If you remove the air from the sky, all the birds would fall to the ground, and the planes too. I love animals. I have 9 dogs and a kitty. My biggest orgasm, not in a sexual way, is to walk with my dogs on the beach. In the year 3000, people are going to speak with sound waves. Don't think I'm crazy. The whales do it. Dolphins too. I'm fast. Why? Because I eat vegetables. Well, I guess that is a fair argument for you vegetarians. Air is beautiful, yet you cannot see it. It's soft, yet you cannot touch it. Air is a little like my brain. If you phone a psychic and she doesn't answer the phone before it rings, hang up. A cookie has no soul. It's just a cookie. But before it was milk and eggs, and in the eggs there is potential for life. That dude is deep. And lastly, tapered sweatpants. Look, kids, trust old Uncle Skullface on this one. This is a bad decision to be making in a fashion sense. You're gonna look at these pictures of yourself with these sweatpants that are down around your mid-thigh, that get tight like a tiger around your calves, and you're gonna think to yourself, why did I ever put this on? This, you know what this is? This is 10 years later you looking at pictures of yourself with regret. It's gotta be difficult even to get them on. Why go through the hassle? Sweatpants are supposed to be comfortable. You can't be comfortable. I don't believe it. I'm uncomfortable looking at you in them. Seeing you in those sweatpants makes my legs itch. These kids. But whatever. I digress. I am impressed with the effort that Hasbro seems to be putting into Transformers this go-round. How that pays off, how that pans out, you know as well as I do, it's anyone's guess. It's not for me. I can't see myself replacing Fans Project's Mind Wipe with this one. Or SXS Blur with this one. I just can't see it, but I got a lot more stuff coming. I may not have a Transformer video up Wednesday, but that's because I have something very special coming and planned. I'm just not sure how it's going to work out yet. We'll see. I got this Captain America wave to get through, and then we got a couple other things coming. We got a lot of stuff coming, and I got another Cribs video coming with a collection tour. I did a Cribs video in my first couple videos that I did, but I'm going to do a update on that because things have changed around here. And I got plenty more stuff coming. Same bad time, same bad channel, etc. But I wanted to make sure I got some reaction to you guys because I'm not going to be on SCU this week, so I wanted to make sure you guys knew how I feel. They look like they care, and that's a nice change. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.